Fast, not so fast. Not so fast, whackademics. Not so fast, whackademics. So y'all gonna get someone with some intelligence for once in a while. Y'all are gonna get someone with some intelligence for once in a while. We're not gonna keep hiding behind this, I'm a journalist, I'm a blogger, I'm only doing what I'm supposed to do as a journalist or as a blogger. It's a such thing as called being mindful. That what up though? Let's do our roll call as we go. We're gonna do our roll call as we go. But not so fast academics. you know, salute to the young brother. Welcome home to the young brother, Lil J. Salute to all the sides of Chicago, north, south, east, and west. But not so fast. Not so fast. Right? Because they know I'm they kryptonite. I'm them bloggers, them YouTubers, whatever they want to call it. Anyone that want to speak on Chicago, I'm who they not trying to run across. They be hoping I don't get the alley-oop on they slick messages they trying to pull off, right? And since y'all so big and Mr. Whackademics want to brag and tell everybody how much millions he got, right? Well, how about TMZ coined me the hip-hop industry's mediator? So right now, I'm going to mediate a situation. Not so fast, not so fast. They live, say hit that like button. Yeah, because we need to get this to Whackademics and a few other, you know. Now all of a sudden, he want to pay Lil J. You only giving him what you rightfully owe. Now he want to pay Lil J. Now he want to send him and his whole team to do an interview, something that he has to do because he's under contract. So he has to bring content. Not so fast. Not so fast. Hey, man, you can't pull no wool over my eyes because I'm not getting on here intoxicated, high. You dig what I'm saying? Like a lot of y'all do. Y'all get these young brothers on here, off them weed, off them pills, off them drinks. And then y'all want them to tell a life story for free. No. I get on here all the time and tell y'all young brothers, listen, this is the music industry. It's a check attached and somebody's getting it. And you better make sure you get some of it. Don't be so frantic to jump on here. Don't be so frantic to let somebody lie to you and tell you, oh man, he got these many followers. You know about bot followers. Y'all ain't just learned this, right? Y'all ain't just learned about bot followers, bot comments. Y'all ain't just not learning this. Stop falling for the banana in the tailpipe. So yeah, we applaud. Yeah, pay him. That's how it's supposed to go from now on. For any artist from Chicago, they used y'all, which I'm gonna say they used us as a whole, to launch their careers, right? I was just watching a little bit of what he said, but once again, the disrespect we will not tolerate. You mad because Vic Mensa called you out. You want to call him the weirdo. You the weirdo. You want to disrespect the young brothers, college kids, the one that passed. The disrespect. This is what we saying. This what was being said in the beginning when you started your Warren Chirac and all this, right? Then you throw Charlemagne under the bus. Oh, Charlemagne say, why do you don't respond to them? Don't respond to them. No, you're going to respond. You're going to respond. Now, I have to salute the young brother because I know some of y'all say, oh, he only saluting Vic Mensa because Vic Mensa said his name. in the freestyle with Funk Master Flex. No, was it Funk Master Flex or it was what's the other brother from the Bay Area? Y'all help me out. I'm on a roll right now. Toledo, Ohio. I just seen y'all keep our roll call going. Sway. I think it was Sway in the morning. Well, I don't know which one it was. But Vic Mensa did a freestyle. He threw my name in it. Everybody sent it to me, right? Salute to the young brother. I finally met the young brother in person. So salute to him. You know, academics want to tell us, oh, I come from Jamaica to this country and this and that. Yeah, you come to this country from in your country where you call Americans Yankees and Yankees, even in your accent or whatever, right? The disrespect. To whereas I was in Kingston 2.5 months. And one of them tried to pull that Yankee. No, and I told him, no, I'm a real rude boy. Checked him in the gate. You know why? Because that's how I was raised. My mama always told me, don't never let nobody call you nothing that's not entitled to you. If that ain't a Yankee, what you talking about? New York Yankee? I don't play for them. So what did it with me? Backed him down quick. Yeah, he see this wasn't no joke. Now, he disrespecting these young brothers, the college kids. One of the brothers passed away. He going all in talking about the cast. It's just distasteful. So when y'all say journalism, and I'm going to say it over and over and over, I have an aunt. Seemed like she was in school for 20 years to become a journalist. Then she got the degree in it and didn't even care to use it. She wound up being a school teacher. So you can't just tell me anything. Oh, I'm a journalist, I'm a this and that. And yes, I care about every side of Chicago and beyond. Because I'm not a local joker and I never been. My movement is Global Gangsters for a reason. I don't mind having dialect with grown men and women. But it's definitely distasteful to watch and see you guys put fuel to the fire of what we are trying to put the fire out with. So meaning you create this wild, this war in Chirac. And he's saying it himself. Everybody was mad. You only taking Chief Keef and them side. You only interviewing Chief Keef and them. So from the beginning, I say, oh, this right here, this is an explosion waiting to happen. I knew it because you start seeing it. It was one-sided, right? So I would have people call to flip the scripts and certain other people that would speak, and say, well, Joe, what's right? I say, listen, it's just like with anything. It's two sides to every story, right? My thing is, with you guys with these large platforms, what is the solution that y'all trying to bring? It's none. The only thing you trying to bring is more subscribers, more traffic. You're right. He make money off promoting self-destruction on these young men. Correct. Now, we want to see if they will be man enough to say that. None of them is going to say that. Get the likes up. He said, get the likes up. Get them up. We got way more than enough people in here. Some probably one just jumped off. It could have been Wackademics because somebody probably sent it to him. But I ain't letting up on you, right? So they say, all right, he frantic now. Oh, I'm giving Sean Cotton his alley-oop. Sean Cotton don't need your alley-oop. Who are you talking about? Adam 22 or DJ Val? All of them. Wackademics is who I'm talking about at this moment, but every last one of them, right? It's ironic. Adam 22 come here. He passed out some toys and whatever else. We don't know if it was cameras in them toys. We don't know if it was tracking devices in them toys. But what we do know, when he left, 3, 4, 5 a.m. in the morning, boom, a raid. FBI. That's what we know. That's what we do know. How ironic. How ironic. Soon as he leave doing that, all of a sudden, them boys come knocking in doors. Now y'all can do y'all Googles or whatever. Y'all can do y'all Googles and y'all will see it. Y'all will see it. Y'all will see it. So I'm being respectful. A friend of mine lost their mom right now. So, that kind of stuff like that. And they let me know. So, whew, life too short, man. You know, life too short. A lot of us been down that road. Some of us haven't. A lot of us need to hug our mothers more, respect our mothers more. Y'all might need to pull out some old Tupac, Dear Mama. Get the likes up. It's distasteful because now I am aware of how this internet thing goes. You need the likes, subscribe, and the subscribers in the comments. So get my likes up. What's going on over here? What's happening? I ain't over here telling nobody to self-destruct. I'm just trying to get some straightening around here. Condolences to the family of Trouble. We lost another young brother to senseless violence, in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? He called me, big bro, OG, man, need some wisdom. Give me some game. So that's another hurting situation. Adam 22, father's connected to Bill Clinton and the voter fraud case back in the 90s. See what I'm saying? See, you learn something new every day now. Let me read some of these comments. Adam come from money. His father was a congressman or something like that. Look up who Adam 22 is, his life, and who is connected to. Okay. Now we see what's going on. And this can be considered a mole. Yeah. Okay, now it's making sense. See, that's why I love y'all. Y'all told me to do these 3 times a week. I'm glad y'all told me that. I'm glad y'all told me that. And y'all need to tell them to get the likes up. We got 81 people in here right now and 51 likes. 82 people. Get the likes up. Press the like button when you jump on. 81. Somebody got spotted. It might be academics jumping in and out. Then, yeah, condolences to Metro Boom and his family. They said Metro Boom murder. JoJo fix it with Charleston and Bo Deal. I don't have no problem with that. Bo got a sense of humor. See, a lot of times, and as y'all see, Charleston got a sense of humor. It's the people that makes it become bigger than what it is. And this is the point that I'm trying to get to. It's the people that feel like if it's not gun violence, if it's not a fist fight, that it's no resolution. Adam 22, DJ Vlad, DJ Wacademics need to get out of our business. Get the likes up. Y'all OG telling us the real about the business. Yeah, and that's what I'ma do. So now I would question Charlemagne and say, wait, bro. Why would you tell academics to forget about the people or ignore the people that's calling him out on his part? Salute my brother, manners and respect. JoJo, keep the movement going, DC. DC in the building. And look, we done said this about 3 times, told them to get the likes up. They refuse to, right? They refuse. And this is how I know this either be some of their followers that's over here watching and paying attention. Because It's no reason for them not. So I'm gonna say this: 60 of the followers must be my followers because they giving me the likes up. But there's 13 more lagging behind. But anyway, I know how the playbacks get. St. Louis in the building, and see, we got to think. A few people will say all the OGs running to the internet. All the now they gossiping. No, ain't no running no internet. Ain't no gossiping. And ain't no wrong way to feed your family. And if you can monetize off this internet and not be robbing nobody, breaking in a house, stealing a car, uh, what else? Doing any negative things to get money, and you can come on here and communicate with the people, and they decide they want to donate something to you, or you monetizing your page get you a check. I'm all for it. Somebody not snatching granny purse, somebody not running off carjacking somebody. Hey, it's because you want to get on here YouTube to support yourself. I'm all for it. I'm against the clickbaits, fake titles. Like, it's no authenticity. Like, you know what I'm saying? What we know about journalists, they fly from their hometowns, wherever they from, for whatever news station they work for, and they go cover wars in other country. Stuff BBC. Jojo, you've been on Earth before. Welcome back. Yeah, man. You know, it's a hustle at the end of the day, but it's a right and wrong hustle. We want it to be the right hustle. We don't want nobody misleading the followers, misleading the supporters, however y'all want to call it, supporters, followers, or fans. We don't want them being misused, misguided, and misused. You know what I'm saying? And abused. Because a lot of guys, you know, what I need to do is find out who have great content over gossip, because a lot of them don't even be knowing what they be talking about. You make a good point. What he on? So, you know, Charleston Field, okay, I'm gonna shake the internet up a little bit, right? I'm gonna say a bunch of stuff that's outlandish. I know people gonna tune in. Then I'm gonna hit them with my real message. That was a great marketing tool, is what it was. It was a great marketing tool of his that he created and came up with, right? He knew how to ruffle feathers. He know that if you mention certain people's name, it's gonna bring attention. He talked too much and played too much. It's however you take it, Cody. You know what I'm saying? That's what I love Charleston do. Philly in here. Let's stand here, Philly. Prayers for them people on South Street and above. One at a time. Reach one at a time, Chris. Go door to door if you can. Speak to your nephews, cousins, neighbors on the block. You know, let's try to realize that we're not each other enemy. We're not each other op. We got to kind of do away with it, right? We ain't blind, my guy. Here to come with a resolution, right? So we want to come with some resolutions, right? So that's why it's like, okay, some people say, Jojo, you tripping. You told us, you know, you would wish the government would just come salute to Florida. You would wish, hope everybody's safe in Florida. I see it's a flood going on. You told us the government need to give us rubber bullets, right? Now, if we had rubber bullets, the 10 people in the church would be here. I mean, it don't bother me, but we know he can't keep on with his antics. Yeah, get paid, black man, but not like that. I mean, eventually, once he see that he can keep his message clean and don't have to ruffle feathers that way to get the attention of the masses, then he might would. He's showing you he intelligent. He know how to articulate. He's really in the field working as an activist. He's showing these things, right? You know, some of our people, you know, haven't got bent out of shape about stuff that he's saying, because they been able to, he got their attention as well. Don't be a fool. Be more in the building. Richmond, Virginia, salute. So that's why when me and him did an interview, None of this, we wasn't dealing with nothing, you know what I'm saying? No arguments or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Jojo, I heard Chicago is a nice city. Why they always speak on the negative side? That's the point we getting to about academics and a few others. Don't blame Charleston, blame the system. Charleston doing what he doing to reach the masses, right? And then he come hit y'all with a solution, some resolutions, you know, like he say, just like I said, I don't honor the guy with the gun. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna honor the guy that can talk about it. Like I was telling everybody, was like, man, celebrity boxing, this and that. Yeah, you can get your frustration out all kind of ways. Brick City, Newark in the building. Say Charleston a genius. You know, he is genius of what he done. He was able to get to the masses. Kevin Samuels was able to reach and get to the masses. He was reaching all the guys at one point, just like me. Like once I'm able to see the algorithms and things of that nature I seen on my Instagram, I have 77. I don't know if it's more now. I haven't checked it since, but 77% male followers. That mean I can't do nothing that's gonna make them crash out if I claim to care for us as a whole, right? So if I feel like he want to go beat up his girlfriend or do something, like, hey, brother, when y'all starting to have that friction, if Memphis in the building, salute. If y'all can't have a conversation to where she's trying to move on, don't put your hands on her. Walk away. It's time to go. Get your stuff. Move on. You know what I'm saying? Suck it up as a man. Inhale, exhale, walk away. You know, don't play the mind games with her when she feel like she go to the next man and she missing all the qualities that you have. Hey, baby, hey, I was there. You didn't know what to do with it. I'm gone. As I say, I'm gone on, Jones. I'm not going to. So when they say lead by example, show by example, when I told y'all, look, these two dudes, the first two dudes that spoke, tried to speak ill on my name, and I know they didn't personally know me and all that. And then one said he honored me and looked up to me and all this and that. And I'm like, well, what would make you try to speak ill on my name or talk crazy? You needed some content that bad? That wasn't the way to do it. The way to do it was just like any other blogger or YouTuber. Hit me up, hey, OG, I want to do an interview. What's your Cash App? What's your Zelle? I'm going to send you something. And then we handle business. Because once again, blogging, YouTubing, all journalism, whatever you want, it's a check attached. So I'm not somebody that need to be trying to get no fame. What else? I'm not nobody selling nothing. You know what I'm saying? Trying to promote nothing. I'm promoting peace at the most. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't want these little brothers to crash out. So yeah, we're gonna take a piece from Martin Luther King. We're gonna take a piece from Farrakhan. We're gonna take a piece from Elijah. We're gonna take a piece from Mansa Musa. We're gonna take a piece from Malcolm X. You see what I'm saying? Because Dr. King will say turn the other cheek. Then Malcolm gonna say, man, if you throw a rock at me, I'm throwing it back. We can take a piece from what's our brother in South Africa? Nelson Mandela. We can take a piece from Winnie Mandela. You know, we can take some pieces from Ashada Secure, all type of people that we have. The Black Panther Party. Look at Fred Hampton Sr., 21 years old. They shoot him down. They've been having this ploy against us. That's why I say enough is enough. They've been having this. And we know what it's called. COINTELPRO. We knew that in the Black Panther Party, they had what? Moles, federal informants, and they all around us, right? So when you see somebody purposely, just say like me and one of y'all talking, right? The last brother from Tennessee that just saluted from Tennessee. Say that brother a felon, right? And somebody know he's a felon that has a big platform, and now they get on here dissing him and this and that, right? And now we see 600 Breezy showed y'all. We see King Yella showed y'all. What I've been telling y'all long ago. I'm not going to let these suckers trick me off the street. I know what they doing, right? So they show y'all, they paperwork said this about 6ix9ine, terroristic threat. and a government informant. He said he gonna fight or do something to somebody, they come lock him up. Now the proof is in the pudding. So anybody that y'all see jumping on here trying to antagonize anybody, speaking ill on names, to make them lash out in them ways, you got to question that. You got to question that. So my thing was, I wanted everybody to man up for what roles they played. When my issue with Vlad, I spoke on that. You diss Chell H. She's from Chicago. She's from my projects. Me and her brother, you know what I'm saying, got, from my projects. I'ma stick up for women, children, and our elders and our culture, right? TMZ, come from their mouth. Hey, JoJo, you the hip hop mediator. I said, okay. They say we might need to send you over to Afghanistan and Iraq. I said, hey, come on with it. I wasn't scared to go. You feel me? To talk about conflict resolutions or whatever, right? As a child, this wouldn't be something that I would think that I would grow to be, but you never know. That's why they say with age has come wisdom. So it's like when they say don't let nobody trick you out your position. Don't let nobody trick you off the streets. Don't let nobody throw you off your square. You have to pay attention to that. It's like somebody want to create an argument. Oh, you win that. I ain't know that's the route you're going. Peace and blessings. Enjoy your day. I'm exiting this way. Until somebody violating your space, actually running up on you, putting their hands on you or something, yes, you got the right to defend yourself. But the PTSD that a child, mothers, women, men that's going through in our neighborhoods, it's ridiculous. Every car got tinted windows. You would think Chicago was Florida. And we don't get that much sun. You would think Chicago was Florida. So, every car you see tinted out because they scared that they don't know who in the car. You don't know who in their car and they don't know who in yours. So everybody like this, gripping up, watching. That's not the way to live. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people was doing this with knowing if they get caught, 5 to 10 years, 15 years with the gun if you're a felon. You mandatory when you getting home from the joint, they making you sign a piece of paper that's you mandatory getting 10 to 15 years back in jail. But they not doing a great job with trying to help make the city great. You know what I'm saying? Or make the city safe, I would say. Some try, turn in your guns. We're going to give you $100. Turn in your guns, give $500, whatever. They trying to do that. It's a garbage can right here. Y'all go throw the guns in the garbage can, saying let's live in peace, right? Then some people say, man, if you give up the guns, they can start slavery all over because now what you going to have to fight back with? Sacrifices must be made. If they got a shotgun, they got a Uzi or whatever, and there's thousands of people, hey, they ain't got thousands of rounds in the guns. What they might do and might not, but on every plantation, it ain't going to be like that. So when Kanye spoke and said slavery was a choice, and I said I agreed with him because I felt that I knew about the Zulu warriors. You know what I'm saying? I knew about them Haitian revolutions. I knew about people that didn't mind that they had a gun or a sword or whatever. 6 of us gonna charge this one. He gonna shoot one, but by the time he shoot one, the other 5 is disarming him. So it's like you gotta stand for something or you gonna fall for anything. So when Charleston would be saying everybody's so gangster, but when you do know you living in an area where it's prejudice, you're not going to knock on their door and say, hey, I'm not gonna live in fear. I'm not gonna live feeling like it's the 1600s. But everybody gangster, everybody tough. But then we turn around and we see a young kid come knock on a little girl door or a little boy door with a whip in his hand from his ignorant father, right? Talking about tell her to come outside like he gonna whip her. So he's teaching this to his child. So when it become ignorant, yeah, it don't mean, as they say, fight fire with fire. And ignorance, get ignorance, but every every city, every neighborhood got a town hall meeting or something. They could have went, rallied up with the town hall meeting and say, hey, this man just had his child come to our door with a whip in his hand. We all know what he was doing. We need him out. We need him to be moving in the next week. He got to go. Everything is about votes. Everything is about aldermen, mayors, governors, right? That's considered a hate crime. He comes knock on this door. See, so what happens is this land get took over, right? This land get took over from the natives that was here. Europeans come over here, they lay law. They come with their constitutions and all this, right? Now they from a whole nother continent, right? They from Europe and they come over here and lay law. They put the gangster down. That's what they put the real gangster down, right? You work every day. They telling you they gonna tax you for you making money on their land, which is not their land, right? But because they took it, it's their land. So you gotta think of the conditions we living in. I don't even know if people wake up or go to sleep with these type of thoughts on their mind. You know why? Because there's a liquor store on every corner. Now it's a medicinal weed joint on every corner, place to go get the smoke. So they keep on doing whatever to keep the mind cloudy. All them stay woke people, they don't want you to stay woke. They want you to stay asleep. If you notice, a large percent of the melanated people, which gonna be called those that speak the Spanish European language, that you wasn't born in Spain. So all y'all that be, oh, I'm Puerto Rican, and you never want to give credit to your African descendants, I'm talking to you loud and clear, right? Y'all always want to side with your European descendants, but what about what about the originators though, right? Y'all don't want to do that. You know what y'all do? Y'all go for the smoke and mirrors. Oh, the Africans don't like us. Said who? I haven't met one African that said he don't like me. You know what every African told me? From the northern part of Africa, the eastern part of Africa, the western part of Africa, and the northern part of Africa. You know what they call me? Hey, my brother. And the women was ready to marry me. I'm going to keep it all the way 100 with you. The women, they ready to marry me. But you know what the brother said? Hey, my brother, what you need? But you get over here and somebody that never been on the continent will tell you how they feel about us. What like, this who y'all listening to? They never been on the continent but gonna tell you, oh man, them Africans don't like us. People are people, right? People got the same sense as you got. And if you come to me in any derogatory way, I got the right to come back to you in a derogatory way. But if you bring peace, I'm bringing peace back. Right now, they telling us what? Oh man, it's red in the red. You already know it, Ray, unlimited gapper. Right now they'll tell us this. I got me a Jamaican one. You got a Jamaican woman? We were lied to, about to marry her too. Congratulations, brother. So it's so much history in Jamaica. But you been in Jamaica lately? The Asians that we call Indians, that's from Indonesia and India, but they're Asians, right? But you see how the separatism play from Europe? You see what Europe done? Europe was, hey man, Europe ain't come to play, man. Europe came to conquer and destroy. That's a fact. Europe came to conquer and destroy. That's what they did. Man, it's cold over here. It's too cold over here. We got to kill animals to eat. And they over there in Africa wearing leaves around their waist, right? all the natural resources to feed the world. So you know what they doing to this day? You know what the Europeans are doing to this day? You know what China is doing to this day? Anywhere that gets cold on that continent, they over there. You got people right now that look straight up European that's telling you I'm born in Africa. And you looking like, what? Hold on, huh? You what? Yeah, I'm born in Africa. But you know where they gonna tell you they born at? South Africa, Morocco. You can tell. Any ones that look European in Africa, there you go. It's that simple. All you got to do is use your mind. They tell you your mind is a terrible thing to waste. You see what I'm saying? A mind is a terrible thing to waste. It truly is. We'll go 24 hours, and I want to be honest with y'all. How many of y'all read a book a day? How many of y'all? First thing you do, get up, grab that phone. You want to see which missed calls you had. You want to see what text messages you missed. And you're going to go on social media of your choice. Right? But if you only following all the negative blog sites, this is what you getting. This is what you feeding your mind every day. Some of y'all can't sit y'all phone down. Cali Bay Area checking in. Yara. You know, look at the Bay Area. Beautiful. It get foggy. Beautiful scene. Beautiful scenery. They got the best smoke in the world. Right? But then all we want to, they show the culture. They get hyphy. Golden State winning right now. West Baltimore checking in. Golden State playing. They in the playoffs. Beautiful women. The Bay Area got a lot to give. The sights is good. The views is beautiful. But then you know what's there? Poverty. Everywhere you go, you're going to have poverty. Why? It didn't cost you $5,000 for a one bedroom. And then they wonder, why is it poverty? Why is it so much poverty in America? Why is Skid Row looking like that? Why is it over so many 500,000 to millions or more poverty, Newark in the building? Why is it so much poverty? But they just say, Elon just bought Twitter, $44 billion. Well, at least with $1 billion, we could have bought some land because America is for sale. The minister told us this. America is for sale. So Elon got a good heart. He want to change some things. He could have took $1 billion of that. I made a song called Stop Pocket Watching. So, I can't pocket watch him. But I'm just making a suggestion, right? Because I heard Kanye supposed to be doing something too. Making some bunkers or some type of stuff he supposed to been doing. I'm not sure. They ain't mentioned nothing else about it. But they went to Wyoming, bought some land and all this, right? Why we can't go to Vegas, Arizona, Wyoming, all these these places with this land? Buy up all that land, scoop up all our people that's having mental issues and those that's having opioid drug issues, right? Ship them there, away from all of what's, they can't get to no liquor store on every corner because it's not none, if you take them to this place. And this is what I'm saying. And that's why I say, okay, get the likes up, and they tell you, share this, comment, subscribe. Send it to Elon Musk. Maybe he need to see this. Because, see, it'll be a chance I might bump into him. He around people that I know. And it's something that I would want to share with him. Bro, okay, you bought Twitter. That's good. I got Twitter, but I don't understand it. Like, I don't have that much time on my hands for Twitter. No, I'm not knocking the people that be on their Twitter fingers all day, but that's not me. I got other things I'm trying to focus on, to whereas I'm just typing on there. So I, once again, get a group of people, My assistants and them, y'all run the Twitter. Y'all post stuff on there, whatever y'all want to do on there. Right? But I would have my conversation with Elon Musk, just like I did with Trump, Puff, was Jimmy Henchman. I think Jimmy Henchman was the Don King. What was the producer name? Rodney Jerkins, I think, was there. And we at the round table. Now that was one of my highlights to say, okay, of men amongst us in our culture, who would I want to meet? And Don King was always one of them, right? And I met the other brother too. What's the other boxer promoter name? He passed not too long ago. His son wear the chain BL on it. I can't think his name. Y'all help me out. I know it's with a B though, but I can't think his name. But people like that, boxer promote Bruce. No, it's Butch Lewis. Butch Lewis. Guys like, yeah, Butch. Thank you, P. Jones. We was right on time. Butch Lewis, Don King. You know what I'm saying? You got to realize we come up in this society, Jim Crow era. They didn't want us to learn how to read and write. We was able to overcome that, and people still don't utilize it. You know, they gave us a mulatto kid to become the president of America, which was Barack. You know, the jealousy kicked in to where a brother like Jesse Jackson couldn't help himself, and he get caught on camera saying he want to cut the man balls off for what? Because he won and you didn't? See, that's why we got to stay on the point that Don King from the Midwest, yeah, he from Cleveland. So y'all say that's Christians, the 7 deadly sins, you know, jealousy, envy, and we don't even get past the other ones. Jealousy and envy be the main ones. This is what jealousy and envy. And this is what I tell people when I catch them hating and all that. I say, you know, jealousy and envy are deadly sin, and it's a hell of a combination. You know, and then you know of your story of your Cain and Abel. You know of your story of your Adam and Eve, right? Then you notice, okay, Adam and Eve supposed to have been brothers and sisters. They slept together. It's been downhill ever since, right? You go in these southern parts of the world or places in general, people doing incest. It's not a secret. That's coming from Adam and Eve. We'll say it's over 8 billion people in the world. What is you trying to sleep with your sister for? Now, if you don't know this your sister, then that'd be a different story. If you don't know that this your brother, that's a different story. Because we do have in our culture, in our generation, that popular guy in the projects, they got 25 kids. He go to jail or be deceased or a junkie. And he ain't pulling no family reunions together to let the kids know they brothers and sisters or nothing. And now you get to a point where they feel like they done had a child with mental illnesses or deformities and don't know why. And then when they do finally find out down the line, because you notice when you go to the doctors, they say, what's your family history? Who your parents? Blah, blah, blah. Then you tell people do the DNA testing. They look at you crazy. Man, I ain't giving them people all my information. You got a state ID. You got an address. You have a birth certificate. Do you understand how stupid you sound? You sound illiterate. That's what? They been at you. They got your mama DNA. They got your mama's DNA. What is you talking about? Like, what is really going on? So I don't want to just stop it right here, because as I say, we can have so much to talk about. And, you know, I did kick it off to speak on academics, you know, and he gets super tough, you know, as he reading his own comments. Oh, they saying I'm only big act when I'm drunk. You know what I'm saying? Whether you are or not, the disrespect don't have to be being disrespectful. We don't have to accept your disrespect. Who are you? You know what I'm saying? Besides us, from how we look at you, you just a guy that made a name for yourself in our hardships in Chicago. That's all we know you from. We know now you say you went to college, you graduated in something, but are you pursuing what you graduated for or what you got your degree for? Are you pursuing that? Like, we waiting. Tell us that, you know? So y'all getting around to, we don't know who y'all are. Y'all want to tell everybody business, wake up thinking of something to monetize about. You get a job with this one, you get a job with that one, and I see them try to downplay. Oh, they say, other bloggers say the only reason I'm getting on, I don't even know that show they was on. I guess it was with him and Joe Budden them. I ain't sure. Whatever the name of it was. The only reason I got this job or that job is because the war in Iraq. Now he gonna downplay it. Oh, yeah, that wasn't the only reason. Well, what reason was it? Because we ain't know nothing about you before that. So once you got the fan base, we do know all networks, all radio stations is built off what? Numbers. This whole industry is about numbers. It's about numbers. So once you became and got the fan base, yeah, they gonna hire you over here. Jojo, would you be open to do an interview? Yeah, I'll do an interview with him. We can go live. We can do, we can go live and do the interview or whatever. And we can go like that. I ain't tripping. I'll do the interview with him. He got enough knowledge, of of our city. He know, see, because my thing is this. I just want him to be a man about it. Because I'm gonna ask him the questions that I know he don't want to be answered. Right? That's why a lot of them wouldn't want to do no interview with me. Because I'm gonna ask him. You know, he ain't gonna be able to tell me what he just said on his interview that he was just speaking about. He won't be able to do it, you know? And my thing was this. Y'all brothers reported on our city. Y'all continue to report on our city. And what are y'all solutions? My thing when I first got a hold to y'all, the war in Chirac and all this, the first thing I got a hold to, I said, and they was like, people getting upset at us for reporting on this. It's just like the news, blah, 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 right? How many of us in the house watching the news? See, that's the BS that I don't like. Don't talk. Everybody not stupid. Everybody not high. You know what I'm saying? Everybody not under influence. So when you try to, the news reporting, the news ain't reporting. They reporting what they want to report. Palms up, JoJo Love, checking in, west side of the shot. Y'all not out here. Y'all not in our neighborhoods. So you're not gonna understand my frustration because here I am. Or go say, hey Duck, hey Vaughn, for the love and respect y'all have for me, which Duck tried to show y'all, and he did the Chicago, what was the name of his song? And he shouted out everybody that they was into it with. I know Dirk had Neighborhood Heroes, but what was Duck's song? Was it called Chicago Heroes or something? But that was the start. And I had been speaking on that for years. And I've been telling them, Herb, all of them, I said, I'm going to get a beat. I'm going to put all y'all on one track. I can shoot y'all apart in different videos, but I want to just be able to put that video out there to show that it can be done. So when they said TMZ, when it was a good moniker to give me, say, hey, hip hop mediator, I was cool with that because I do have relationships with everybody throughout the city, right? And they know it's genuine. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to trick them off no situation or tell them to do that. I want them to get, I was the one that was coming on Zach TV and saying, okay, well, these guys are basically related in ways and things of that nature. I was the one doing that. You know what I'm saying? Because this the things that I know. But we done seen multiple interviews and be like, yeah, I got some op cousins. They can get it too, though. Ha ha ha. But that ain't true. Don't nobody want to do no bodily harm to their blood relatives. It has happened. Once again, we still got to go back to the sources now of Cain and Abel. We still got it. You see how this keep going? You know what I'm saying? So people will say, oh, well, Cain and they was brothers. So my cousin, oh man, you know, it's always somebody want to be super, like Nori's song, super thug. See how early that song is relevant today? Super thug. It's all good, Buffalo kids. I don't mind. Like, this all you got to say? I don't mind. I don't mind. That don't hurt my feelings. You know what I'm saying? If that was because you got the right to your opinion. But we talking about some real issues and you get on here trolling. But it's all good because I like to have fun. I smile a lot. I laugh a lot. Somebody just, matter of fact, I want to read y'all the message. See how everything coming to fruition? Look, I'm going to read y'all the message. This was just earlier. It says, hey, JoJo, my dad has been married to my bonus mom, which I guess is her stepmother, for 40 years. For 40 years. Their advice for a long-lasting relationship is to laugh a lot, don't be jealous, don't go to bed mad, and communicate, and don't take yourself too seriously. See? So I'm going to laugh a lot. Had fire folks just hating. Yeah, I ain't tripping on that. And you know what else I'm going to be honest about? Thank you to whoever the guy or girl that lost it. Because you know what? I was in my seat at the fight, at Tank Fight. And it was so many fights going on. And when I got right there to my thing, JoJo, you know it's always a clown in the chat. It's all good. It don't bother me. And as y'all see, a story come from it, right? And when I get back to my seat, I see the hat in my seat. Oh, well, that's mine now. so whoever who had it was that lost it, I got your crown, man. And I liked it. Hat cost $500. I think that was somebody rap lyric. Was it Jay-Z? Somebody was they rap lyric. So you see, and hey, it was in my seat, so it belonged to me. Big JoJo Capone is a general on Chirac streets and around the world. I say, oh, that yellow. I say, I think represents the sun. I might got something that can. Dude, where my jacket at over there? I got something that can go with that. I got a melanated fit. Let me step back and show you. It's a jacket to go to it. But I say, yeah, I get that jacket. You see them? I knew I had an outfit laying around. Frontline millionaires. And it's a jacket. And it's actually snaps. The sweatsuit fire. I don't know if y'all can see that. The sweatsuit, it snaps with a zipper. When I saw the hat, I said, oh, well, thank you. Thank you. Did you get a lipo? Nah, I don't need no lipo. I got a whole full gym in the crib. Treadmill, Stairmaster, elliptical, Peloton. I don't need that. I guess they clowning that boy that just got his stomach done. So they clowning him. So they gonna ask me that. No, I get mine out the mud, player. I ain't gonna cheat me. And I told y'all my problem. This be my issues right here. When you in the house and you got children and it's fresh baked cookies with walnuts and almonds and chocolate chip. Hey, man. But you know you should have had some of this. You know, it's gonna happen. Dope hat. Appreciate it, Edward. And thanks to whoever's it was. It's mine now. It's mine now. Yeah, I deserve some gifts. I deserved it. I deserved some gifts. No, I ain't done that. What you probably see on my channel was when I went to that spa and they just had something wrapped, you know, to help break down the fat. It basically it was equivalent to you running You know what I'm saying? It would be good for somebody that travel a lot or can't get in the gym a lot or work a lot. You know what I'm saying? But that going under the knife with the knife lipo stuff, nah, I ain't doing all that. It ain't that serious. You know what I'm saying? I'm already alkaline vegan. I'm already on Dr. Sabi diet. So I know eventually my stomach will go down anyway. It's just I got to cut the sweets out my diet. That's it. I cut the sweets out my diet, I'll be good. Jojo, you always been a real one from day one. And that don't cost you nothing, Tim. That don't cost you nothing. To keep it 100, it don't cost you nothing, bro. Your travel videos are nice, brother. Feels like we with you too. Yeah, and they don't get the likes up on them or the comments. And the only comments was that sometime was just the haters. Did you ever work with the homie Trouble Duct Tape? Yeah. He just had hit me. OG, I need some. Anytime he needed some advice, anything, man. I keep telling you, I'm a life coach and motivational speaker nowadays in my life. I deserve some gifts. Shout out from Pocket Town. Salute to the Pocket. Long live Big Pooh, man. I ride by there a lot. Them mommies in there fire. Where at? What you talking about? We be talking about a lot. I miss some of these. That's what's up on day workouts. Yeah, get in the gym. That's all. But I ain't sticking no knives. I ain't going under no knife, bro. It ain't that serious. You see, I made a song called Baller Belly. So I'm cool with my baller belly. You know how when I say when I was getting that stuff on my stomach, they was like, you know how many messages I got? Leave your stomach alone. We love guys with stomachs. And I tell them, hey, baby, I understand what you're saying. Uh, I say, I understand what you're saying, but for a man, if we got a big stomach, we know that that's where the disease lies. That's where your diabetes, and you unhealthy when you got that big stomach. So, yeah, you ain't never hear my song. I got a song called Ball of Belly. Me and my nephew, Scotty P.I., ATL Shorty, Decatur, that is. Yeah, he on there. Search JoJo Capone, Ball of Belly. You were here. Classic, too. I wanted to do a video for it. And you know who it remind me of? A video like Ludacris, of course, at the times. The videos, humorous videos that he made. And the video is going to be dope. I had a hell of a treatment for it and everything. And we never done it. But the song's still timeless. Baller Belly. Still timeless record. I love all y'all. We love you back. We should love you back. You know, if you can say you love us, we forced to say we love you back. We not forced, but it's it's a great gesture to say we love you back. Yeah, so it's just the disrespect. I'm gonna go back to the title of the video, Not So Fast, and I was calling him whackademics because he dissing the dead, you know, talking about the young brother that lost his life from college kids. It's unacceptable. Miami is beautiful after the storm. Pull up, warrior. Gotta check it out. We need 1,000 more of you for real, for real. Yeah, bro. And I try to reach one at a time. You know what I'm saying? It's cool to not be violent amongst each other. It's cool to be nonviolent. It's cool to be nonviolent. We gotta push that narrative. It's cool to be nonviolent. You know what I'm saying? People say, hey, the diss records get you more views. Yeah, but it's distasteful. And how long do it last? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we know everybody want they lick back and all this and that, but it got to stop somewhere. And they were like, man, what's the solution? And I keep saying, you're going to be tired of being sick or tired. And the only thing happens is what? The shooters get arrested or get shot and killed themselves. The troublemakers, or however you want to call it. So in reality, it's genocide, but they're doing the work on each other to get rid of each other. So it's kind of like the police don't, let me think, the preventers, those like myself that want to prevent the crime and the violence, it's kind of like they're doing it themselves. You see what I'm saying? They taking each other out, or they getting caught and they getting life. So it's kind of like, you know, how you really reaching them. You see what I'm saying? It's like a catch-22, like how you really reaching them. If I'm trying to go and prevent it and say, hey, y'all, just make good music, get you some beats, because you don't have to make a diss record. I don't care who say what, you do not have to. Music is music. Music was about a feeling, right? You do not have to make a diss record. So you go in that booth and you outwork the guy. You know who told you that? Even like Ruger. Ruger said, man, they love when I do them diss records, but I know how to sing, this, that, this, that. You know what I'm saying? And it do make him say, when he see, okay, they done let the GDs in the dough go viral. Now he come with another song. If he come with another song, and because it's not pertaining to no organizations or no gang banging, and GDs in the dough go viral, it go millions, right? Then he put out another record and just say it go 500,000. You see what I'm saying? And it's like, damn. But now if he go back to a drill type of racket, back up to the millions again. So the fans, the supporters, y'all have to be mindful too. Like, y'all putting these artists' lives at risk as well. You see what I'm saying? So it's not only just the YouTubers and the bloggers and these media outlets, it's the supporters as well. You know, a lot of the bloggers, YouTubers, they sit in the crib, they play the video game, curse each other out on the video game, the Twitches and all that, Twitch or whatever they doing, and they blogging from the crib, and they not outside, right? I watched a video, the little brother, I think Dutchy, said it was a point in time he was with his mama. He was telling her, look, mama, I don't want to get in the car with you, you know, because I'm out here in it. She like, whatever. I'm going to take you to McDonald's or whatever. And they ride past. They go to the McDonald's. They see the guys that they was into it with. Mama had to flee and get up out of there. And he just warned her. You know what I'm saying, mama, I don't never want to put you in harm's way. But you got to pay attention to these kids with these children's stories. They telling you that, you know, because it was one point in time where you get spared. Where you see a mother with her son and like, you lucky you with your mama. You lucky, you lucky. But then it was times. Now you got to think, all the rappers that's out now, they wasn't even born when we was out there doing what they doing today. And we done it. So that's why I say I can't be no hypocrite. I'm just telling you from experience. You know what I'm saying? We caught a guy, you know what I'm saying? He with his mama, he had his hat banged the other way. We got down on him. That wasn't tough. I mean, it was stupid on his behalf, because why would you put your mama in them harm's way like that, right? I don't know what the guys came with 2x4s and everything going up against this brother head. You know what I'm saying? And it was just, man, today, y'all, when y'all seen the brother Mob James shed a tear, cry, y'all just seen the brother King Yeller get on here, cry. Y'all seen a little brother before got on here and cried when they losing their people. This is real life. Now, some people would say, why would you push play and record yourself when you about to have this vulnerable moment? And it's because some of us never cried. Some of us never cried. You hear how many people say they so prone to and numb to death till they don't even cry no more? Or you know my statement now, I'm funeraled out. I'm not going to no more. I'm funeraled out. My whole back is a mural full of people name. Like, come on, bro. Like, it's like you get numb to it. It's like enough is enough. You know, what happened to the cancer is not a good way to go, but you rather hear a cancer way to go than a bullet. You see what I'm saying? Like, everything is bullet this, shot this, you know? So to hear high blood pressure, caused a stroke, passed away. I'd rather hear that. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I'm be like, damn, if you only ate right, if you only worked out, if you only went to the doctor, I know people say we don't trust the doctors. They selling medicine to us. They give us a pill that kill our kidney. It supposed to fix one thing, it hurts something else. So yeah, we are stuck. We stuck. We stuck. This is what we dealing with. We had the Dr. Sabies tell us to eat clean, eat right. You know what I'm saying? Some listen, some don't. So you got hypertension, high blood pressure, sugar diabetes, you know. Then what they tell us, black people. Everything is high in black people. We always been the test dummies. You know what I'm saying? Every disease, they want to test it on a black person. Like, so Jojo, you coming out with that boss life too? No, you know what, bro? I done it to myself. Boss life, they talk it, I live it. That's the name of a project, an EP I put out. And I really did fall victim to them saying, oh, it's the young man sports, let the shorties. And then I'm like, okay, I support the shorties, but if they 16 and 15, what the hell is they teaching me? You see what I'm saying? So rock, heavy metal, them people could be 90 years old still playing the guitar, making money touring. But when it's hip hop, it's a time limit. Basketball, time limit. Baseball, time limit. Anything that brothers can make money from, it's a time limit on it. So it's like, I fell for it. I was like, okay, y'all say it's a young man, young woman sport, I'm gonna fall back. But maybe I'll consult them, manage them. And then that'll be my makeup for the love that I have for the game. But then, you'll see the brother, Kool Herc, 61 years old, cut up like he 21 years old and, can still perform and everything. But people wouldn't want to give a new song of his the time of day. But in reality, if you 40 or older, if Curtis Blow and them put out a record, we should still be wanting to hear it. You know what I'm saying? But instead, we forced to listen to the 40 and unders. You know what I'm saying? Because, well, we not forced, but if you're going to listen to the radio, other than that, you just got to listen to your Apple Music on your Dusties or your old schools, or turn on an old school radio station and listen to the music that we grew up on. You know what I'm saying? So that's it. But that way each generation can blossom. They are attacking us from many directions. Right, and we got to pay attention. We got to see that. But yeah, that's all, y'all. I just don't want us to be fooled. I look at myself as y'all. I click on these guys. Y'all send me their videos. I look at it too. And when they just send me academics, I'm just like, here he is. He trying to make right by saying, okay, yeah, I was only covering Chief Keef and them. And then they were saying you can't just cover them. You got to cover somebody else. And they say, well, look how many excuses they come up with. Well, do they have hits? Well, how they gonna have some hits if y'all not giving them the platforms to be seen and heard so they can build as well? And then, but you wondering, well, the guy that do got the hit and is making it, why is he speaking on this guy with no hit's name? So then he said, okay, well, first name came up was Lil J. So boom, he dig into Lil J, right? And now he's seeing like, well, damn, Lil J and other guys that wasn't rappers got millions of views too. And they like, well, what's going on? So it hit them by storm because they like, hold on, Atlantic, Def Jam, we done put 2-3 million budget behind this rapper and he can't even do 50,000 views. He can't even sell 50,000 units. But we got a whole generation of kids over here eating YouTube up. They got millions, 5, 10 millions, Wooski them 10 millions, 24 millions on their videos. Like, what is going on? Right? So the industry, they shaking. I'm getting all the calls. Who is Chief Keef? Oh, we can reach him. I get $3 million on the table for Keef. Rose, We want 6. We want 15. I say, Ro, you tripping. You know what I'm saying? Ro, you tripping. Take this 3. You know, I'm a hustler. So you give me this 3. I'm going to turn that 3 into the 30 or the 300. So I'm like, bro, you tripping. You know what I'm saying? But then they did, I think, wind up stalling off. And then Interscope supposed to came with the 5 or the 6. I don't really know how true that was, but you know what I'm saying? I do know I had a call from both RCA and Interscope for Keith. I had a $3 million on the table for Keith and from RCA, and Interscope wanted the meeting. You know what I'm saying? And they was gonna talk about it from there. But by that time, they was able to reach out, you know, I guess, and got in touch with Ro and them on their own by that time. You know what I'm saying? But I had already placed the calls or whatever. So then with Duck, he came with Slide. I had a $300,000 on the table for him. And he said, Unc, I just signed. I did a deal already. So I'm like, man, you should have told me. You know what I'm saying? I'm studying around here. So, you know, it was a clubhouse. Some brothers was on there talking. And Wack was like, man, JoJo tried to help everybody. But some little guys was on there like, no, he only helped the GDs. And he like, no, that's a lie. He out here trying to help Bloods, Crips. He don't care if you, whatever. He gonna try to help. So he, you know, Wack's like, that ain't true. So I didn't know who the little guys on there was saying that. And then I did the interview on here with or I think on Instagram with he just put his album out too, Leoski D. You know what I'm saying? BD from Calumet Building. Watch him grow up. He putting his music out. So I ain't understand whoever them guys was. I say, well, they bust don't know me. You know what I'm saying? They couldn't know me saying that. So that right there just letting y'all know from Keith, 3 million off on the table I had for him, to Duck, 300,000 when Slide came out. And it's some more too. It's some more people. P Rico, SD. It was some more. P Rico got locked up. SD was like, you know, I'm rocking with you, management or whatever. I just want to rap the same way I rap. I don't got no problem with that. I'm not trying to tell nobody how to change their rap up or nothing like that. King Sampson, he had $1 million deal on the table. Then they came back again with another for King Sampson for $1 million on the table. But then Sampson like, I'm gonna go independent, you know? And I'm like, you know, it's always their choice, but I never want none of them to think that, because we do have people that would sign our artists for tax write-offs for these companies. And I knew a lot of these brothers didn't know that. Lawyers, it was lawyers sucking these young artists in and only signing them to these majors to be tax write-offs. So they didn't like that I was letting them know about that neither. Because like I told y'all, I'm a protector of this city. I'm a protector of our people. You know, they had someone called St. Lazarus. He was the protector of the people. So when it was in my mind, a thought process, I say, well, maybe I'm a modern day St. Lazarus because I do want to help everybody. I don't know where it comes from. I don't know it's the earth, the energy, God's design, Allah's will, but that's just how I be feeling. I wake up, how can I help everybody? I don't know why, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so I got credible people that's gonna speak and say, y'all can't lie on him. I know what he trying to do. I knew what he was trying to do. I know what he wanted to do, you know, and y'all could call or DM any of them on y'all own and they gonna tell you, you know. So, you know, like I tell them, use me in a good way. Don't misuse me. Use me in a good way. If y'all say y'all gonna stop beefing, y'all say y'all gonna put the guns down. If we want to get the video director in here, we want to get an interview set up. However y'all want to resolve y'all issue, you know, if y'all wanted to get into the celebrity boxing and put the gloves on, we could went that way as well. Just put the guns down. We trying to see these young girls out here doing double dutch and and the young boys back on the playground shooting basketball. Like this ain't been going on in years. The parks empty. You know what I'm saying? At least I was just telling Cuzzo when I was in Jersey, he looking like, Cuzzo, why you look like you want to just break down and shed a tear? I say, man, do you know we can't sit on our porches in Chicago, man? We can't sit out there like that. Like seeing 90 people walking up and down the block. I'm like, is this real? You know what I'm saying? Soon as I landed back in Chicago, 46 people shot. And I showed them a video. 46 people shot. I think it was 6 or 9 people dead. I say, see, I told you. You know, this was Memorial Day. And he was like, damn, you just mentioned it. You just said, because I was just talking to some little brothers in Jersey, and they was like, man, what's going on? Like, you know, they trying to, like, you know, it's, you know, because basically Chicago violence have influenced the world. London, Africa, Asian countries, New York, Philly, you know, freeway. Like, yo, man, they talking about ops and all this in Philly. You know what I'm saying? They talking about drilling in New York. So it's like, why are the people gravitating to the violence other than the message from a Chance the Rapper, other than a message from Vic Mensa, Lupe, you know? Because we still seeing that the Kendricks and the J. Cole's having a career. So we know that that can happen. The Tyler Creators, them boys rich off doing it the way they doing it, the music they making, conscious music, you know, as y'all throw them in a box and say conscious music, but they speak about and talk about everything. Kendrick told y'all about his upbringing, you know, he in Chicago to Compton, you know, his grandma, when he put his first record out or put that album out, his mother on there doing the intro saying something, yeah, make that music plus some, I think she said plus some stepping music on there. You know, we from Chicago, you know what I'm saying? His mama, you know, Kendrick mama and his daddy from Chicago, you know. So we supported him, you know what I'm saying? But you know, Compton, oh, he from Compton. But hey, man, his roots, man, his roots. We you know what I'm saying? So you know, it had got to a point where so many artists from Chicago, actors, athletes, wouldn't even tell you they was from Chicago because they was ashamed about what was going on. And you know, but yeah, we gonna end it off of here and we'll get back to it, you know. But y'all told me to get on here 3 times a week. I pray it get better for Chicago, and I'm gonna end it like that. And I'm gonna say I'm gonna pray for it to get better around the world. I'm going on, Jones. Capone.